God, is there a God? Where are you, God? I believe in God.
So they can slide down that baby.
Tests the flesh self. 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 God, is there a God? Where are you, God? I believe in God. God, is there a God? Where are you, God? I believe in God. God, is there a God? Where are you, God? I believe in God.
Bless. 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 Bless.
Tests the flesh self. Tests the flesh self.
Tests the flesh self. Tests the flesh self.
Tests the flesh self.
Namyo. Namyo. Nam yo ho! Hello, everybody. Hey, what's up? We got Clark Bush. We got Teddy Gonzalez. We got Caro Alvarez getting a personal blessing. Personal blessing. First personal blessing of the day. Thanks for coming, everybody. Ryan Marchand is on edge. Ryan, I want you to go up on top of the nearest mountain. I want you to find a place to sleep, and then in the morning,
So they can slide down that baby.
I want you to slide down that baby. Well, thanks everybody for coming. I think this time's going to be a pretty similar to last time. I got some stuff to show, some stories to tell. Yeah, this is great. Everybody, we got everybody here. Hello, Tanis Clements Rayburn. Clements Rayburn. Love it. Love that name, Rayburn. It's very good. Hello, Bradley. Hello, Cara. Hello, Michael. Bless. We got Thursday Boy in the house. Check him out. Wow, there he is. Feeling good. Vaporama, personal blasting. Let's give Vaporama a personal blasting, all right? Can we get a bless, 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 bless? Big bless. Yeah, Little Thursday Boy's doing great. Do it, traveling as always, yeah, everything's going good. Everything's going good. Jasmine Green. Can we get Jasmine Green here? Cool. This is blessed. This is very blessed. All right. Well, I'm guessing we got some people in here today. Feeling good. Feeling good. Maybe I'll give it like just another
God,
couple
is there a
minutes.
God? Where are you, God? I believe in God.
I'll give a big bless to anybody who can tell me who that is in that recording. I'll give a very big bless. Yeah, we want Marco, Nicholas, Philby, Rob, and Hannah. Can we get Philby? Can we get Mickey? Chopo laugh at that, but Chopo love to see people being called to the stream. That's blessed. That's a big bless. So today we're going to talk about a band that Chopo love called Blue Summer Star. Blue Summer Star. Um, and there's a few ways. Oh, Malcolm got it. Russell Brand, correct. Malcolm McPickywick. Yeah, Elliot got it. It was not the Heaven's Gate leader, not Marshall Applewhite. Incorrect. Not that amateur. So as you can see on this website, there's really not a whole lot. I mean, this looks like your typical family band. There's welcome and contact, and that's about it. But Chopo have access to the Blue Summer Star YouTube. And actually, before we, there are some spoilers here, like this puppet, but before we actually listen to Blue Summer Star, I think maybe let's see what other people have to say about Blue Summer Star, huh? People share their Blue Summer Star experiences. We're going to skip forward a little bit.
Standing here at Soul Connections, talking with Blue Summer Star, this lovely couple that came and played their outrageously multi-dimensional music here
So
in
a little
Shasta.
quiet. I don't know if
Wowed the audience with their unique frequencies, their voices, their songs, their laughter, their gaiety, and if I didn't know better, I would say Saint Germain put a feather in his cap on Friday and Saturday night, sharing.
Please note that, I mean, I don't think Saint Germain has ever worn a hat. I mean, this is figurative. This man is speaking in metaphor.
Their unique inspiration and their joy and their love for the community. And I highly recommend them.
We're the Trinity Girls, Wendy, Cindy, and Jan. And we're here to do a documentary about the activation and about what the Trinity means to us. We're all individuals, but we all have a piece of each other in one another. And it was very important for us to...
You get it. The Trinity Girls kind of go on and on. They are very awkward, though. It gets pretty funny around here, I think.
Roll down. It was beautiful. This is an amazing time. And we're so excited to be here, and we're so excited that we're here on Earth to experience this time where we move.
Excited to be on Earth. That's a great outlook.
Started playing or singing, the energy in the room changed. Like the energy lifted. The vibration definitely lifted, and I would open my eyes and be.
I think this is the key point. This really drives it home. When you started playing your music, the vibration of the room lifted. Keep that in mind. I think that's pretty key to keep in mind.
Like more light, more light. It was
My name's Anita, and I'm in Mount Shasta, and I just finished hearing your beautiful music, and I want to thank you so much for how it moved my heart. You guys.
All right, you get the picture. So it moved people's hearts, the vibration lifted. Let's hear it. Let's hear this is the exact concert that they were talking about. And Chopo bless this. Chopo dig this. It's good. Skip forward here for you. Pretty powerful stuff. He fully blasts off. Yeah, okay. Clark picked up on the Sigur Rós vibes. It's impressive. I think similar to Sigur Rós, if Chopo's not mistaken, this is entirely in a made up language, which is cool. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I see people in the chat are digging it. Chopo love it. I mean, this is like the vibration in the room does change. Maybe you expected it to change in a different way, as I did, but the vibration in the room
Tests the flesh self.
it tests my flesh self. Let's jump back in. Sorry, Chopo opened a window there. I Chopo think we're past the climax, but I can't remember. He might build back up. There's no good place to stop it. It just keeps building. I think that's the best part. My God. Okay, I think it settles down after this. It's cool. Yeah, the climax is big. Right. All right, so you get it. I think we all enjoyed that. Chopo, give a big blast to that. It's really fun. There is more. I mean, the story definitely develops when we find. Where is this? I think it might not be on their channel. Hold on. So I don't know if they run the puppet store, but they maybe work there. I think they're a couple, by the way. Okay, now Chopo is very blessed in the tonal realm. This chord progression of just going a half step up and then a half step down, And then you got a puppet guy. I mean, it's not for children at that point. You know what I mean? And yeah, I bless your elderly cat Piku. I hope Piku's good. Let's jump back in. It does develop into a full song. That is jovial.
Hey you, we saw you online. You seem to.
Okay, we gotta hear that again. That's just Chopo. Chopo bless that so hard.
Hey you, we saw you online. You seem to live your life until the sunrise. You do what you do, you love what you do, singing a song for all. I saw you do living, looking in your eyes until the sunrise. I see someone now, look in your eyes, you gotta be like what you do. Woo! 'Cause when you love what you do, the whole world will come to you. You gotta believe in yourself, 'cause there's no one else like you. Oh, when you love what you do, the whole world will make some sense. You gotta believe in yourself, there's no one else like you. Oh, I know we've been through in a world where nobody seems to care. You can feel so alone. Don't give up to what you believe yourself. You'll be surprised. Go when you love what you do, the whole world will come to you. You gotta believe in yourself, 'cause there's no one else like you. And when you love what you do, oh, shut up and will make some sense. You gotta believe in yourself, believe in yourself, 'cause when you love
This part's great.
oh, all your dreams come true.
That was a tight harmony. That was really good, actually. I can't, Chopo, forget where this end up.
Oh yeah, ready.
Oh, I wish for some jelly beans, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, that's fine.
It's good. It's good stuff. I think there was maybe one other. Yeah, this is good vibes. This will bless you out. You'll get blissed. You'll get blissed out of this. It's pretty cool, right? Chopo gonna open a new window, sorry. It's a pretty good dig, but Chopo found this guy. You're gonna love this, hold on. Alright, yeah, we get it. Blue Summer Star, incredible. Check them out, support them, like and subscribe, etc. But Chopo found this guy. I don't know how many of you are into didgeridoo, but you gotta see Adam Crooked Sticks Henwood at the Chill House. This is advanced didgeridoo. You're gonna lose your mind to this. Ah shit, Chopo muted. that. That was pretty loud. It's good, right? Like, that would be hard to do. It really picks up. Right there. That, wow. It's incredible! Just insane. Brutal. It does sound like a slapping, doesn't it? Like, you just listen to it. You can, like, just barely see his cheeks puff out, too. That's crazy. It's like, yeah, that's slap didge. That's slap didgeridoo. It's insane. Seems like a nice guy, too. There's more of his stuff here.
Notes, sometimes referred to as horn notes or overtones, as compared to a standard drone of. Standard drone is produced by.
Just the way that blasts in. Like, with the way that, I just don't understand how you could go from no noise to immediately that. Like, there's no attack.
Compared to a standard drone of.
Like, it's percussive when it begins. It's incredible. It's so good. Yeah, it's really, really good. But hey, anyway, can you make some noise if you have a broken iPhone? Just make some noise if you have a broken iPhone. Maybe it's got a cracked screen.
Does your iPhone have a cracked screen?
Let Chopo know if you're. I know there's a couple of you out there who have a cracked screen, cracked iPhone screen. So, okay. Well, Chopo can fix that. Now, take your phone out. Hello, New Jersey. Hello, New Jesus. Whatever NJ stands for. Nazareth Jesus. Cool, Roland. I'm gonna score some bomb-ass harsh bark and a didgeridoo, and you're gonna slap didge tonight! Slap that didge. Oh, hey, what up? Thanks for following, Ryan. Good to see you. Ed D on YouTube. I bless you. I bliss you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Yeah, OtterBox, iPhones, I'm going to bless your cracked iPhone right here. I'm going to fix it remotely. Or, well, I might not, but I think that this channeler will.
Hey everybody.
We're channeling Steve
woke
Jobs.
up the other morning and Steve Jobs was in my mind as I was brushing my teeth. So I figured that I would do the same thing as with Princess Diana, kind of.
All right, so there's a lot. This channel is pretty good. We're going to dig in. This, I mean, 25 minutes long. I understand. That's a lot. But we're going to fix all of your iPhones. What up, Norwich? Andreas Apostolides, what up? Bless you. Yeah, you can feel the 5G. I really do just want to hear this first sentence again.
Hey everybody. I woke up the other morning and Steve Jobs was in my mind as I was brushing my teeth. So I figured that I would do the
I mean, we've all been there, right?
same thing as with Princess Diana, kind of have my own little session with him and talk about what he wanted to bring up. And he wants to talk a little bit about the future of Apple and kind of the direction that the new I guess, runners of the company, where they're taking Apple, and he wants to clarify his position in Apple.
What up, Shelton?
And kind of touch on some other things. So I'm going to allow him to leave a message with you guys, and
Namaste,
I hope you
Chase.
enjoy what he has to say.
Here we go. you know, you're brushing your teeth, you just can't stop thinking about Steve
The purpose of
Jobs.
my life was very focused. I really came into this life as Steve Jobs with one purpose only, and that was to create. I set this up for myself, and I designed personality traits for the role of Steve Jobs so that I was able to continue on my.
This is Steve Jobs speaking, by the way, if that's not clear. This is Steve Jobs talking about being Steve Jobs.
Plan for focusing on creating. That was my life's plan, and so I have these personality traits that really makes me focus in on what I wanted to create, and I ignored other things that other people would consider more sociable or considered more appropriate in society. Many have termed.
Chopo heard that Steve Jobs was really stinky, so maybe that's what they're talking about. Talking about focusing on creating, not focusing on deodorant.
Me as a jerk. I intended to have certain personality traits so as to create in this lifetime. If I was derailed from my focus at any time, I may have come off as a jerk. This isn't intended as a personal stab at anybody. It was just my creation in my soul's journey and what I needed to do in this life.
All right, so to what minute do we want to skip to? Because this is the whole video. Your guess is as good as Chopo's, really, when it gets good. Chopo has not watched the full thing. Chopo has skipped around. So it's just throw out a minute. Yeah, you'll see the full channel in a sec. I don't know if I'll throw out a link, but we're gonna watch some of the other ones because Steve Jobs is not the only celebrity. Oh yeah, 1111, of course. Clark, thank you. We'll get as close as we can to 1111. 1112. Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Bless.
Taken on Apple. What I see now is people focused on devices more than actually creating with their minds and their hearts. And understanding this, creation doesn't come from using your mind to create technology or a new idea. It's not necessarily just a new idea. I didn't understand this in the body. I understood this.
All right, so I don't really. This might not go anywhere. Hey, bless.
Things that will be damaging to your
I don't
spiritual
know,
body.
Couldn't read what that
all
was
in the name
for.
of Apple, and that's not what I intended.
Bo Kraus followed. Thank you, Bo.
I realize this
Big
has
ups.
gone on a little long, but please know that this isn't what I intended.
That's pretty heavy. This is not what I intended. Yeah. Well, there we go. So yeah, there are some newer videos, but Chopo, if we go back to the beginning. Back to the beginning! Or, well, not really. I mean, yeah, there's a video here called Is the Reptilian Race Bad? That's good stuff, but I think let's go to channeling Michael Jackson.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Reincarnated Mormon. So last night, Michael Jackson came to me in my third eye. I was laying in bed about to fall asleep, and he came through very clear. And at first, I felt like it was a woman because he appeared to me with the long dark hair. And the energy from
Thank you, new
Michael
followers. Bless.
is very feminine. It's very warm, very nurturing, very caring, very gentle. And so at first I did think it was a woman, and then he kind of said, "No, I'm Michael," and So he's
No,
come
I'm Michael.
forward and wants to share some thoughts today with everybody. And in no better timing than during Christmas time, I feel like the message will be uplifting and loving and caring, because that's
Tests
who
the
I
flesh
feel like
shelf.
he feels like. And I'm hoping that some good things can come through. So let's start off by asking probably one of the most important questions, and that is what he thinks of my singing voice.
Never mind any of the controversies that happened in Michael's life. No, let's forget all that. What does he think of my singing voice?
Let's start off by asking probably one of the most important questions, and that is what he thinks of my singing voice. Because I enjoy singing. My children say that I sing too loud when I don't think that's even possible. But I do enjoy singing. I don't think I have the greatest voice, but it's fun. It's fun to express yourself. So I'm going to start off on that note.
On that note.
Okay, so he's coming through and he's smiling. He says, "Your singing voice is wonderful. It's not in just the voice, but the feeling that you can inspire within others."
All right, so we
It is
figured that
more of
out.
a
She's got a good
feeling
voice.
crossing over. I have such a wonderful fan base. They gave me so much pure love. I felt like I was giving them love through my music, but
pretty good. Good stuff.
But I wish I hadn't have turned a blind eye to the adults that genuinely wanted to help me. There were many.
It's good stuff. You can check that one out. There's another one Chopo was really vibing with, another channeling. Yeah, there's a lot here. I wonder if I can find. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff here about the Anunnaki, channeling Aaliyah, Princess Diana. Oh, but there was a really good one. I mean, I'll spill the beans. It's with George Washington. She channels George Washington. I'll search it. Because the channeling itself wasn't really that riveting, but just thought it was cool to go from Steve Jobs to Michael Jackson and then end up at George Washington. Channeling the mantis species. Okay, we'll save that for later. Rasputin, that's cool. Yeah, here we go. Channeling George Washington. Okay, Chopo will not subject you to that. Chopo doesn't make money from those ads, so bless off. Cool. Discover you.
Hey friends, my name is Diet, psychic medium and channel for the deceased and extra-dimensional beings. Today I've been wanting to channel George Washington, and I find that this man is actually quite unique. There's a lot through history that has sort of been miswritten, I feel like, in a way, and
been
I feel
miswritten,
like he's
okay?
been kind of...
Well, maybe his teeth weren't wood, all right? We don't know. Let's dive in.
He says what he refers to specifically is secret organizations that branch off from Freemasonry. They don't typically have strong roots.
Nice. Yeah, that's where Chopo would try to get into as well. Let's talk about the Masons.
We're in a new land of freedom. We want to have our own land. We want to have our own sustainability. We want to sort of climb our own social ladder. But it is magnified, he says, like tenfold from how I really was. I was a...
That's cool, man. Chopo can channel too, but Chopo rarely does celebrities. It's always just normal folk, It's always no big deal. Chopo's got more in store. Let's try. There's this an ancient race that Chopo's really into. In the meantime, give you some tea, boy. Any questions? Hey, we got any questions? I mean, is Helen Tingle here, or what's the deal? Huh? We got any questions? It's fun to get everybody in one place. Chopo.
Love it!
Some hummus and harsh bark. Hey, that's a good combo. Chopo.
Tests the flesh self.
Love that. Test my flesh self. Potato store updates. That's very kind of you to ask that. Yeah, Chopo has been working on that. It's going well. Chopo can play some of the scratch audio from that. How about a preview? Because Chopo is very happy with some of the early dialogue. Chopo thinks is pretty good stuff. Let's do it. I'll play you some of the early audio here. And keep in mind, this is a man buying potatoes, kind of, wondering which ones to get.
Let's see. Baked, mashed, scalloped, well, hash browns, skin on, French fries, triple fried, twice baked, mashed, au gratin, au gratin. Oop.
Pretty good, right? Au gratin? Au gratin. Chopo like that. Chopo think that funny. Michael Mulvey, I bless your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Yeah, Chase, that he does look like Chopo. That's true. That's very true. What exactly is this, Caleb? Caleb, welcome home. All right, you're never going to be the same. This is where you belong. This is where you've always belonged. It's where you've always been. So welcome to the tribe, Caleb. David Ellenbogen, longtime commenter, big fan. Thank you. We can dive back into some videos here. Chopo's got some good stuff ready. If anybody has anything we should all watch, Chopo's open to it. Dave, I bless your taint. So get blessed on that. Which version of Earth is this? I think the 11th. David, yeah. Hey, you know what? Chopo has many voices. Chopo has been many. Chopo contain multitudes. Okay. We're gonna get into some Hollow Earth if y'all are into that. Yeah, ads, man. Chopo's like anti-ads, man. Grant Rich, big ups. Big ups, Grant Rich. Thank you for following. Love Grant Rich. Grant Rich is an illustrator. Grant Rich makes great stuff. Chopo bless. Chopo big bless. So how many of us are familiar with the subterranean people known as the Darrow? How many of us, huh? Well, all right, let's dig into it. We'll see what we can find. This is what the Darrow look like.
He's been looking for information on it, and I guess he finally ran across my stuff, but I'll let him tell about it. If you would,
the Darrow.
Introduce yourself, and then let's get into your story.
Michael, get in the yurt.
So my name's Kyle, and I'm 32 years old right now. I was originally born in Illinois, and I guess that kind of has something to do with it, but the more I look back on everything, my hometown I grew up in is Arlington, Illinois. It's right next to Grant City, and it's about a 4 mile.
Sorry.
About 4 miles north in a straight line of the largest man-made mound in North America. It's called Monk's Mound. It's in Cahokia, Illinois, and it's it's a pretty cool place to visit if you're ever out in that area. There's all sorts of I guess what I'd call out of place artifacts. They even at the museum there they've got some giant axe heads and stuff like that, celts. It's what they call them. That are, I mean, they're so big it'd take a dude 13 or 10 foot tall to wield one of these, you know. And so I would, you know, I was always kind of interested in that stuff growing up. But so the first, like my first memory of I ever have of this house that we had. My dad
All
had
right,
this
well,
house
you know, we want to get to the alien beings. Let's skip forward a bit. This is a pretty cool illustration.
Loom, like an AIRLOOM,
Mm-hmm.
because he said it would weave. Said it was a machine that would weave electromagnetic waves together, like air, like making a blanket out of air or something, and it would direct it at people. And
Yeah,
cause
Shaver
them
talked
to
about
think.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So this guy, the earliest I've found anything about was 1810. If you look up the influencing machine,
Chopo gonna
there's
swap
a
the
book
video
some
because
lady wrote that's
there's videos of this guy where he's
pretty much,
actually talking about
yeah.
encountering the Darrow, and Chopo find that more interesting. Chopo's just swapping it out. There's a few different videos, so it's kind of hard to. Yes, my encounter with a Darrow. Let's bless it, huh? So the Darrow are like characters that appear in these science fiction books. They have these weird long noses.
But it really did happen, and I'm just going to tell it exactly how it was, and you can be the judge. But this is what happened. Texas, known for cowboys and barbecue, and also the Dallas Cowboys. But in Whitesboro, Texas, there was another story about to take place, and this was a nightmare on Elm Street.
Let's watch that. Let's just watch that 10 seconds again. It's really good.
And also the Dallas Cowboys. But in Whitesboro, Texas, there was another story about to take place, and this was a nightmare on Elm Street. I just had a falling out with a man I called Pawpaw down there. He was a Korean War veteran. He was a bigwig of some type in the military.
That's so good. Chopo would love it. All right, but we're going to skip forward. Chopo, I want to move this along for you.
I moved into this place, and we had gone fishing that summer and been pouring concrete that summer, and I caught an 8-pound bass. It was the biggest bass I ever caught. Anyway, I had some pictures of it, and they wouldn't give me the pictures of it because they were mad that I'd caught a big fish out of the pond of my roommate's girlfriend's parents let us fish over at their place. And anyway, we lived in this house, and we worked, and we went home every day, and one morning I woke up and I got a cigarette and was smoking a cigarette, and the light was, coming in through the windows, and I was wondering what we were going to be doing that day, and
No, he's smoking.
Maybe go fishing again, because I was kind of excited about fishing after catching an 8-pound bass. And anyway, I smoked a cigarette, and I put the cigarette out on the little nightstand next to the bed. And as soon as I had done that, my arm was twisted behind my back, and I was kind of looking down off to the right, and I was scared to look over and see what it was, because I'd had an experience like this, similar to this, when I was 5 years old. And anyway, I basically eased over to look, and I looked up at this thing over to my left.
Whoa. Okay. Chopo stopped this for a couple reasons. That's amazing. And then, but thank you, that's the first donation Chopo has ever gotten by Grim Theologian. Big bless. Seriously, that's means a lot to Chopo. That's a really big bless. That's like that means a lot. Chopo, Chopo love that. Chopo bless. Chopo gonna repeat that alert, because you deserve a really big bless for that. Anyway, we'll get back to the Darrow thing. It looks like, maybe there was a message from Grim Theologian that Chopo can't access. Chopo not sure, but Chopo, really big bless. Like, huge bless to you. Really big bless. Bless.
Eased over to look, and I looked up at this thing over to my left, and it looked like a man except for the nose, and it had blue like around the nose, and his nose was long, and it kind of flopped around, and he was laughing at me, and it was a weird laugh because it was like a honking. It was like honk, 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 honk. He was just laughing. He was not worried about me because it was like a honking. It was like honk, 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 honk. He was just laughing. He was not worried
Chopo
about
needs to
me.
sample that. So
He was
that's
not
yeah, it's
concerned
around
one
428.
bit.
Bless.
He looked like he came off as he was in total control of the situation. I don't know how he got in my room. He was just there. He had my arm behind my back, and he had a little instrument in his hand that looked to me kind of like a grill lighter, that kind of shaped like that. And he stuck it to the side of my head, on my temple, right here. And when he had done that, I seen a doorway open up at the end of my room, over in the corner, kind of above where the closet door was. And anyway, this door opens up, and it was like light was coming through the doorway. So,
all right, let's discuss. Is this going to be a
Good door?
or a bad door? Bad door. Bad door. I'd be skeptical if a man honked at me and then he, honk, 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 and he honked at me and he put a lighter to my head, put a lighter to Chopo's head, and a door opened. Chopo may not be going into that door, all right? I tell ye.
When this figure walks into the doorway, it looked like the shape of a man, but it was like solid black shadow, but solid. And when he stood in this doorway, he began to shift into like a sinister shape. He was standing there like a regular man at first, and then he shifted into like a crazy looking, weird, evil looking shape. And at this point, I kind of had looked away from this thing that had a hold of my arm, and it stuck something to the side of my head, and I didn't know what to do, and so I kind of looked back over.
Okay, so now we know the door is just a door. There's no good doors, there's no bad doors. But this man shifted into a bad man, and that's confirmed. And Samuel, if you want to
Sound like Chopo!
You got to do a lot of Kundalini, okay? Do a lot of Kundalini. Start it right now.
And he was laughing. He laughed again, and then all of a sudden, I looked back at the thing that was in that doorway, and that doorway was probably maybe 100 feet away, but my room was only 12 feet at the most. So somehow or another, time and space seemed to be altered, and they kind of shifted my room or something, to where how can you open a door that is 100 feet from you, and your room's only 12 feet wide? And at that point, I was scared.
What I'm about to show you is going to change your life forever.
No ads. Okay, Chopo will spare you the ad. It's getting good though, right? Chopo's a big fan. It's pretty cool. The drawings are super helpful in like understanding what a darrow is. Do we want to have a break for some commentary anyway? Yeah, what do we got? Caro is into this. Rob's into this. Big blesses. All right, we're gonna let it rip.
But then there was a roar. There was something that roared, and it seemed like it came off from the right somewhere, and it was a roar that was made the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. You know how that sound of the dinosaur was like roar. oh, and it sounded real scary and sinister and what have you, like it could eat you in one bite. And anyway, there was a roar, and it went on and on and on. It was so freaking scary. This roar, I remember thinking when I heard it, that if you were to see what made this sound, this roar, you would surely die. You wouldn't even live through it. It was so scary of a sound. And it was so scary that when that thing roared, the guy in the doorway, I looked up at the thing in the doorway, and it even looked over. It went, over to like, and to where I thought the sound was coming up from the right, it would have been to that thing's left, and it looked over in that direction, and it scared it. The thing that was in the door got spooked, and
Okay, so we've got two beings and one just scared the other one. I mean, this is this is an encounter.
And all of a sudden that door shut, and the thing that had a hold of my arm let go, and I don't know where he went. They both were just gone like that. It scared me so bad that I didn't even sleep another night in that house. I wouldn't do it. I don't even remember getting my clothes. I was hollering for my roommate, and I was yelling his name. I was like, I'm not going to say his name because I haven't asked him about telling the story, but I yelled for him, and I was yelling his name. I'll just say Bob. I was like, Bob, Bob. As soon as this thing roared, all I knew to do was start yelling. And because I was scared at first when the thing that had me, my arm twisted, and and it was laughing at me, and that was scary right there. And then all of a sudden I seen something else, and that was even scary in itself. And then a roar, and that was even scarier than all the other two. And so there was like 3 different type of beings here. And so I started yelling.
3 beings.
I was like, Bob, Bob, Bob. And
That I love that. I love because that sounds like a child with a congested nose yelling "mom." That's good. Chopo probably sounded like that with the Great Mother
in itself, and then a roar, and that was even scarier than all the other two. And so there was like 3 different type of beings here. And so I started yelling. I was like, Bob,
Mom,
Bob,
Mom.
Bob. And finally, it seemed like it took forever. But finally, he busted in through the door. And he's like, what? What? I said, did you hear that? And he said, no. And so I don't know how
it's pretty anticlimactic.
These beings do this, but I'm telling you, they can change the atmosphere. They have technology. That thing he had in his hand, I don't know what that was, but he stuck it right to the side of my head, and it, and then that's when I seen the other thing, which is, it's odd. I don't know what either one of them were. I could say maybe the thing in the door was some kind of evil spirit, but what was the thing that had a hold of me? And in the blue, it had creases like around here, and it was blue, looking like I always thought it looked like a baboon butt. The blue around his nose, man, and anyway, it had a honking laugh, and I just had a feeling maybe. I don't know if those things talk, but if it talked, it would sound strange. It would, because the way that the honking laugh was, I think if it were to speak, it would be an odd sounding voice. And
as far as Chopo remembered, that's the end of the encounter. But
I just left. I got straight up. I guess I grabbed some looking thing around his nose, and
yeah. Well, Chopo bless Brenton. Yeah, it's great. It's really good stuff. Oh, you know what? Chopo have neglected something very quickly. Part of what's so good about some of this stuff is the comments. How have we forgotten about the comments? In the channeling Steve Jobs video, we've got some really good stuff. Self-loathing from beyond the grave. Gotta love it. There was more of these because the people really love the channeling. I think maybe on the Michael Jackson comments are turned off on the Michael Jackson video. Most likely for the best. That's a smart move. Or perhaps Chopo, the George Washington one. Had some good comments. I'm a direct descendant of George Washington's right-hand man, Major Green. Thanks, Dita. Great job. I second channeling Ben Franklin so we can hear his side. Okay, next, Ben Franklin. I mean, just a big bless to that. Very, very big bless to that. And then we'll check out some of the comments on the Blue Summer Star stuff. And then I think Chopo will bless you and leave you, but yeah, some YouTube comments are really no good, but there's some good ones on these. We had a great time performing in Idaho. We had a blast playing in Idaho. So, hey, how about some Blue Summer Star to take us out? Then maybe we'll chat for 5-10 minutes. Thanks for hanging out with Chopo today. Chopo had a great time. Chopo had a lot of fun. Four-octave range. 4 octaves. Bless you, Willem. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see if he blasts. Does he blast? Maybe about 5 minutes in he'll blast.
The one who live inside of me and live eternally to see you. Whenever did I learn to say where to know? I'm so without around the night when the fire danse avec ton cœur comme les tours, les salles qui sont pleines de soleil.
Chopo liked that words there. Shawn dance.
Danse avec ton cœur comme les tours.
Is this French? It's good. It's good stuff. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for coming. Big, huge bless to you. Bless to you all. Never found Helen Tingle, but we're gonna try next time. Um, serious bless to Grim Theologian with the donation. Grim Theologian, if you reach out to Chopo, Chopo give you a promo code to the Patreon stuff. Anybody here? Caro, David, had some other big commenters earlier. Rob, send Chopo a message and we'll figure out like a promo code to the Patreon. You can check it out and then bail. You don't have to. I actually don't know how these promo codes work, but you can get in, you can look at the stuff, and then you can unsubscribe. You don't have to give any money or anything. Chopo just appreciate having you around. It's very nice. This wouldn't be fun if it was just Chopo alone. So yeah, big bless, really big bless. Yeah, David Ellenbogen's, Stephen, Samuel Birkenkamp. That's a name. Now that's a good name. Yeah, get in touch with Chopo. Chopo provide promo codes. If I think that works on Patreon. I think that's a thing. There's like some songs and some videos up there you might enjoy. You might have fun. Mostly Chopo just want to stay in touch. Chopo want to stay in touch. And in the next stream, you will absolutely hear that honk, honk, honk. That is incredible. Chopo love that so much. Chopo, which not to. Chopo, pretty sure this will happen. Little Thursday Boy will be leading a stream eventually. Whenever that happens. I don't know if it'll be this Thursday, maybe next week, but I think Chopo do this every Monday for a while. It's fun. It's very fun. Okay, Michael Mulvey, this experience was blessed, and Chopo agrees with that. So, I mean, hey, Chopo gonna hang out for 6 minutes so that this is an hour of actual streaming, because Chopo is attracted to whole numbers, and so that's always fun. Caro, it's been a blast having you around. Glad you feel calmed. Blue Summer Star, I'm sure there's more content out there with them. Yeah, next Monday, hey, let's all get together. I mean, I don't know how the lockdown is going for all y'all, but Chopo's in the yurt full time now. Chopo's in the yurt at every hour, so you can come into the yurt every Monday and check out the live bless. Shalom, Stephen. Got some more drops. Chopo will. You know what? You can help Chopo out right now. Chopo saw on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recently, Denise Richards' husband he could be in the tribe. We'll just say he could be in the tribe. And Chopo was going to channel it, but Chopo ran out of time. Carl, you can donate to Chopo. I think there's a link at the top of the stream up there. Chopo just blinked it. You can go there, or Chopo would suggest just going to the Patreon, because then Chopo can bless you with all kinds of stuff. You'll actually get something for the donation. And that's patreon.com/holdspace for my tribe. And bless you for saying that. It's very nice. It's very, Chopo knows it's rough times. It's rough times for everybody. It's rough times for Chopo. So, don't feel like you have to give if you can't give. But right now, Chopo's going to go through some audio from an episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You got to hear what this guy talks about. He talks about how everything we know about disease is wrong. And there's some really good lines in it. What just happened? Hey, bless, big bless for that. Okay, Chopo, that's just such a big bless. It's great. Chopo hopes to have you around next time. Yeah, that's very nice. That's incredible. Chopo give you another look at Chopo. There we go. That's how Chopo reward that. Yeah, anyway, but Chopo has to find this bit, so let's...
About how disease process and stuff works is not true.
Chopo love reality TV music. Incredible.
Everything you've been taught about how disease process and stuff works is not true.
I think Chopo will definitely take that. That's very good. Chopo will keep that for later. That'll pop up in a future stream.
I have to be careful.
Just like you're putting her at peace.
Let me just...
We already have people following us, is what Denise Richards says there.
I don't think be careful how you say all this.
Because she's a celebrity. I don't think they're following.
Coming up.
Okay, commercial break.
Everything you've been taught about how disease process and stuff works.
The music. Oh,
is not
incredible.
true. I have to be careful.
Say what?
Chopo probably will not do a 5G episode. Chopo is going to make some 5G memes about how it bungles your DNA. You'll get bungled DNA. But considering what happened to David Icke after talking about 5G, Chopo probably going to leave that one alone.
Age of 12, I was living next to the largest nuclear facility in North America. I watched everybody die of cancer. I couldn't understand why we could split an atom with sound and cause a nuclear explosion. If you look at an atom, there's lots of space, right? Electron, proton, neutron, whatever. There's lots of space. There's space. It's empty space, right? 99.9% is space, but it's oscillating at a frequency that appears to be real in our reality. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Chopo like that. Does that make sense? That's very good. Chopo, take that. Okay, continue.
Traditional isn't traditional. It's allopathic. And allopathic, it means alternative medicine.
I mean, there's so many good nuggets there. That's incredible. Traditional isn't traditional.
Traditional isn't traditional.
Love that. Chopo taking that. What else?
It's allopathic. And allopathic, it means alternative medicine. Look it up. It's all.
Look it up. Chopo taking that.
Look it up.
That's incredible. Chopo, love that.
Look it up. Look it up. It's all a measurement of the electromagnetic spectrum frequency. I break down stuff so you can all heal you.
It's like I don't think he's drunk.
I don't heal anybody, by the way.
Yep, also taking that. I don't heal anybody, by the way. Chopo doesn't heal anybody either.
I remove blocks.
Yeah, maybe we'll grab that as one. I don't heal anybody. I remove blocks. Also, very good. Chopo, love that.
Discord, information.
My husband has been involved.
That's the interview with Denise Richards about how her husband embarrassed her at a dinner party. What was this last line?
Discord, information. I remove blocks. Discord, information.
So good.
30 years. And I know a lot about.
I ruptured my Achilles tendon. I regrew it in 2 months. No surgery.
That's really good.
I ruptured my Achilles tendon. I regrew it in 2 months. No surgery. I ruptured my Achilles tendon. I regrew it in 2 months. No surgery.
Bless Caro. Bless you, Caro Alvarez. Big bless. I mean, at this point, Chopo's just having fun. Chopo will stop the stream a little bit, but I mean, this is just too good.
How's that possible?
No surgery. Is that what you're saying? Without surgery?
0.
This party for me started awkward, and then it got bizarre, and then it got more bizarre.
Oh, no.
There's cancer in every one of you right now.
Okay. Love that. Love that.
There's cancer in every one of you right now.
Maybe we'll see where that goes.
There's cancer happens all the time.
Maybe we'll just take it from every one of you right now.
One of you right now.
Good. Yeah. And so this is how Chopo gets samples.
It happens all the time.
Cuckoo.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
If we end up off of Mulholland, you know
I was about
why.
to say, wait, should we be talking about this? Because I feel like Big
Wait,
Pharma.
I don't even care.
Do you even
I
feel
do.
safe?
We already
No.
have people following us. Let me
I
go to
have
the
people
bathroom.
following me all the time.
You
Or-
do?
Yeah.
Regrow your vestigial tail.
Bless, bless.
What kind of people?
You have people following.
Why do you have people following?
Has a job where organization is, and there's times we're followed.
And that's a clip of them.
Do you want to know why cancer comes in?
Why? Yes.
Because it's protecting you of an infection your immune system did not respond to, and you would have died in 12 hours.
Really?
It's your best friend that protected you from somebody that's going to shoot you in the head with a bullet.
Really?
That's what cancer is. I'll prove it all day long.
That's fascinating, Dr. Aaron. Oh, wait, you're not a doctor. You don't even play one on TV.
Ooh, that's
we
a
can
bird.
split an atom with sound, cause a nuclear explosion, kill people. You can't figure out it's cancer?
What about the common cold?
Chopo like that part.
We can split an atom with sound, cause a nuclear explosion, kill people.
That's so good.
We can split an atom with sound, cause a nuclear explosion, kill people. We
I
can
mean, it is crazy that we could do that. It's,
You can't figure out it's cancer?
What about the common cold?
You have no idea what I really do.
I have an idea.
You have no idea what I really do.
Oh man, the next stream is just gonna be this guy, samples of this guy.
You have no idea what I really do.
I have an idea.
You have no idea what you have no.
Okay, Chopo will clean that one up later. We'll take that.
But not really.
I don't.
Oh wait. So he says you have.
You have no idea what I really do.
I have an idea.
But not really.
Oh, so good. Chopo gonna take that. Chopo gonna take that.
Office.
I don't.
Come to my office.
This is the moment as a wife when you do the tap tap on the knee.
He probably is drunk. He was at a dinner party.
That was cool.
We're gonna move on from
That was a
this.
good lesson for me.
Doesn't matter whatever terminal disease it is.
We can't talk about this right now anymore.
All right, yeah, Chopo, I think that's that's as far as we're gonna get with that one. Hey, big bless. Thanks for hanging out. Yanni, Caro, Dave, everybody. Big bless to you. Really big, really, really, really big bless. Big bless.